Hello my fellow BL enthusiasts. Bad Buddy is really special. It is based on the novel Behind the Scenes by Afterday and West. Well, if two writers are writing one novel, then it must be special, right? So let's look at the things that make Bad Buddy special. Please note, there will be some spoilers. Still, I will try to give very less, so that your series watching will not be affected. First things first, I have my deepest appreciation for the writers Afterday and West for writing such a problem-free and realistic novel. Nanon's only BL. Bad Buddy is of course Nanon's first BL, but it will probably be his last too, as he had his fair share of success without BL. And as we know, GMMTV usually keeps the ship alive, so if Bad Buddy becomes highly successful, there will be a special like Still Together in future, but having him shipped with another actor, most probably, Jimin, seems highly unlikely. And don't get me wrong, I would love to see Nanon and Jimin in a BL too, as I do not believe in ships outside the series. Among Ohm's last few future BL projects. Well, I hope it won't be true, but this will probably be among Ohm's last few BLs. He might go on to do one or two more, but GMMTV is slowly trying him on other non-BL series and lacorns. Similarly, his physique is getting so big that, even currently, he looks somewhat old at 21 years of age to do those high school and college setting BLs usually produced by GMMTV. Even he hasn't played a BL role after He's Coming to Me and Due the movie in 2019, as his roles in Blacklist, now cancelled Military of Love, and The Shipper were not BL. The director. The director, as you know, is Backoff, who has given us series like He's Coming to Me, A Tale of 1000 Stars and Dark Blue Kiss. One good thing about him is he takes active role in script and editing too. So get your popcorns ready, another masterpiece is guaranteed. The representation of LGBTQI+. Like most of the series directed by Backoff, in this series also the leads will identify as gay. Even though the leads have had sex with girls before, once they realized their attraction towards each other they identified as gay, with no drama, no existential crisis, and no "I don't like men, I only like him" dialogue. The coming out scenes. Another thing I liked is the honesty of the characters. The coming out scenes is beautifully written. Even though the main leads Pat and Pran knew the consequences, they were honest with their feelings and accepted their sexuality in front of their respective parents. We need more series like this. The journey from early years to working life. The novel shows us their journey from the first time they met, to them being friends, and then progressing to lovers, then to break up and being working men. First, I have thought the book needs at least 2 seasons if the story to be told correctly. But it's up to the artistic liberty of director and screenwriters. If they can do it in 1 season, fine. Still, in my honest opinion, this series will need at least 14 episodes. Hope they won't just wrap it up in 10 episodes. The angst and the melodrama. Well, I hate to tell you this, but more than 60% of the series will be marred with sadness. There would be a vicious cycle of sadness throughout the series, maybe one of the reasons Ompawat was casted, as he is really good when it comes to sad scenes. The friends and female characters. The novel has one of the best friendship. Pat's friend Corn, which will be played by Drake, and Pran's friend Wei are the friends everyone would dream of. Similarly, the female characters are represented in a really nice way. Pat's sister Pa, played by Milk Panzer, will have a very important role. It's very hard to find that much screen space for a female in a BL. Similarly, the character of Punch, if played by Love, will be one of the highlight of her career. She is the loveliest character in the novel. The confrontational scenes. Well, we all know how good Ohm is when it comes to confrontational scenes. There is a scene where Ompawat lashes out at his father, and that is one of the highlight moment for me in the novel. When you are suppressed too much, You are bound to blast. It is shown beautifully in the novel, and this will be one of the highlight of Om's acting. Non-Home. Non-Home is a plush rabbit of Pat which hasn't been washed for like 10 years, also plays a very important role as Pat needs to sniff the dirty rabbit to fall asleep. I have never seen a prop used in that way to signify love. Some of the most beautiful as well as sad scenes are centered around Non-Home. Well, I can go on and on, but I still don't want to give much spoilers. I think this is the second novel I cried while reading, first one being 1000 Stars. Some of the scenes, especially the struggles of the LGBTQ+ hits home. I believe this series will be a milestone in both Om's and Nanon's career.